you can manifest anything you desire by tapping into the psychic levels of your mind. Learning how to use the law of attraction helps you see that your thoughts have a direct effect on your physical experience. Thoughts are of the psychic level of the mind and the spiritual plane where creation initially starts. They are where manifestation begins, whether we consciously use this power or not. Consequently, the possibilities for manifesting reality intentionally with the law of attraction are only limited by a person's thinking and imagination. In other words, the possibilities are limitless if we reach into new levels of our mind and allow ourselves to entertain those possibilities. Sometimes people get stuck in their thought processes and remain focused intently on what already is, making the physical plane the dominant focus. And some people aren't even quite sure how to go beyond this type of thinking because it's all they've ever known. But this is not where true creation and manifestation begins. The thoughts must change first in order to produce any external change. New thoughts create new feeling states and new beliefs that create new experiences. So training the mind to think differently by reaching into the higher psychic and spiritual realms opens up grand new possibilities. Whatever a person thinks on a conscious level of the mind, especially repeated thoughts, enters into the subconscious mind. From there, these thoughts flow into the psychic level of the mind. The psychic level of the mind is directly connected to the higher spiritual realms. Like a broadcasting station, this part of the mind sends those thoughts out on a vibrational frequency that is the same as the nature of the thoughts themselves. Just as each radio station has its own frequency, every thought and emotion has its own frequency. For example, a thought of abundance is of an abundant energy vibration, just as a thought of lack moves into the spiritual plane as a lack energy. Your most dominant thoughts cause you to operate on a frequency that relates to them, just as a radio station plays on its own frequency. The psychic levels of the mind are connected with all minds as one on this same level. This is the reason you will see those who carry a prosperous mindset most dominantly surrounded by and commingling with other individuals of the same mindset, just as the same is true of a poverty mindset and all other types of mindsets. They are on the same vibrational wavelength on the spiritual plane, which manifests as a physical experience. And as I'm sure you've heard regarding the law of attraction, your mind is like a magnet, attracting back to you the nature of the thoughts that you have each day. If you're experiencing something you would like to change, the thought processes must change first, followed by the emotions, beliefs, and overall vibrational frequency. However, once a person has accumulated what may be referred to as negative experiences in their mind, they have already become conditioned to react to conscious daily life from the framework of subconscious reference that relates to those negative experiences. Once this happens, an opportunity may present itself only to be ignored because the subconscious mind recreates memories and feeling states that instruct a person that negative things will most likely happen if they pursue the opportunity. The reference of experience is already there, and oftentimes the conscious mind doesn't even recognize these opportunities when they arise because the subconscious simply dismisses them. And as I previously stated, thoughts flow from the subconscious mind into the psychic levels of the mind, creating the overall frequency a person is emitting and consequently the physical experience they are having. So how do you change this if you aren't experiencing what you would truly like to be experiencing? Although the subconscious workings of the mind often control the conscious mind has the ability to gain control of the subconscious by influencing it daily to create changes on all levels. There are two different influences exerted on the conscious mind daily: experiences that match the old frequency, and memories within the subconscious that do the same. So when a person experiences a negative event in their life, more of these types of experiences will often continue to be experienced unless the memory bank of the mind is cleared of these types of programs and it is reprogrammed with positive thoughts that replace them. There are two simple ways to do this, and using them consistently and in unison creates the biggest and most positive changes. Number 1. Anything deemed to be a negative experience should be reframed immediately to send new information into the subconscious mind and therefore the spiritual and psychic mind. And 2, any negative thoughts that surface as a memory should also be reframed immediately for the same reasons. Affirmations with a spiritual base are a great way to do this when these types of thoughts and experiences present themselves. For example, I am abundant already because I am one with the all-creating universal source of all things. Or, I am already making changes in my experience because I am changing my thinking to align with the universal source of all things. In this type of affirmation, the use of the word already conditions the mind that this is an already established fact. And by connecting that established fact with a spiritual base, you are affirming your higher power to create your life intentionally. You can also program your mind each day with the following affirmations to begin giving your subconscious mind suggestions that create massive positive change. My mind is constantly open and receptive to an inflow of positive ideas and creative thinking. I am intuitively led and guided in my thinking each day in ways that produce positive outcomes in my life. I am now open to receiving positive, creative ideas that raise me above any perceived negative experiences. When you clear out any negative memories in the subconscious mind, you affect your psychic thought energy and in turn the conscious daily reaction and experiences of life. Rejecting negative, self-destructive thought holds tremendous power when it comes to creating your life intentionally with the law of attraction. In dedicating yourself to conscious thought control, you begin an inner exploration of the mind. And inside of your mind, right now, are ideas that can allow you to manifest anything you desire and bring you life's richest rewards.